And there we go. Hello and welcome back. We are playing Eve, second playthrough. But before we start, let's discuss a little bit of what's going down here. So we're going to start by going to the true exhibit, only available after you unlock the full game, or after you beat the full game. A true exhibit allows you to basically see every single painting in the whole game. At least every single one you've unlocked. Guertana exhibition complete. Works found 26 of 26. Now, for these to count, we have to actually find and translate every single title. So in the Guertana exhibit, we've been there with Garry. Eve, these words you didn't know, I taught you them, right? I'm sure you still remember them now. So, you shouldn't need me to understand these titles. Yeah, we get to look at everything. Now, here's the real ticket though. In every section of the game, we can continue to look at everything we've unlocked. We can even whoop, we can even say hi to an ant. How about that? I think this is one of the neatest things this game does. Because one of the things we can do is actually walk up to these plaques and see which areas of the game we have not completed yet. So, haven't done the yellow area. Or, we've done the yellow area, we've gotten complete on everything. But there are a couple of areas where we haven't, including the violet area and the brown area. For those of you who might not remember, those were the areas where Garry, Eve, and Mary were all separated, and they were working puzzles together. And then we have these two. So what does this mean? It means we're playing a second playthrough. And we're also going to set things up a little bit differently. Because I'm pretty sure you can save scum a bunch of stuff. So how we're going to play this is we're going to start a new game. And this time, we're going to make Garry beef it. That's Dabaitun Naitan. You're thinking of the highly sought-after stuffed animal from the Crane game in Yakuza 0. No, that's Big Bunchan. You're thinking of the only thing anyone remembers from Final Fantasy XII. How dare you! Also, you're not entirely wrong, but how dare you! God. You're so mean. Anyway, we're picking fights in the chat. So we've seen a lot of this already. So we're just gonna let ourselves, pop on through. We will be going over some of the dialogue that we haven't seen, including all the things that we didn't see the first time through, which is mostly just dunking on Garry and letting him do whatever he wants. Goth Mom is still kind of a baddie. Well, don't worry, because this time we're gonna... Oh, hey! We're gonna hang out. Eve, do you understand this painting? I don't. Actually, I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean either. But it definitely looks like a child being scolded during a piano lesson. I guess? It really is so much more powerful getting to see it in person. The color choices feel completely from the book, and you can see so much more detail. I could stare at it for hours. And just because, hey look! It's Garry. Let's pop on upstairs. Blank world. Now, I'm hoping we can get through this in about an hour. The second playthrough. Trash boy in his trash coat. Looking like Nagitoko Maeda. No, that's Fran. You're thinking of the character with the blue waistcoat written by Beatrix Potter. This is going to be an experience, huh? No one's around. Oh. Here. Footsteps. I don't think I heard that the first time through. They're gone now. God, I hate that one right there. And the fruit fell off. Khabib, I'll show you a secret spot. Peter Rabbit, you're thinking of one of the stuffed animals owned by Christopher Robin, not the depressed one, the neurotic one. No, it's Rabbit. You're thinking of that dude who leaves me eggs in the springtime. Alright, so. I'm gonna shove this aside. And we're gonna be a thief. Thief! You mean Hugh Jackman? That's a beautiful left name. I believe it. I love paintings. I want to see my painting, but it's kind of far away. Yeah, I think you found the way. I think you found the ending to the joke. Which is just incredible, really. I don't want to step on the painting. Ugh. That always makes me feel bad. Hold hands, bow, burns down. Just great job all around. We all work together. So the great thing about this is that so much of this game is literally just running around and solving puzzles that we've already solved. In fact, I'm going to pull out the phone and get my notes. Dirty shoes and gloves inside. High-heeled shoe. Hell yeah. Give high heel. And now we can just do this. Stop there. Get on the stool. Then we just hop down. I know we already sort of rewarded it. And it was helping us, but I can't help but wonder if it would be kind of cool to, like, I don't know, give it a treat. Oh, it's randomized. Munch. Oh god, we only have 1 point of health. Let's go back real quick. Wait. We don't have the means to heal yet. Never mind. I think they're trying to teach us about it. We did it! Found me. You get the prize. Now, we're gonna attach this here, insert. God, this sound always, like, bothered me. Some of the sound effects in this game just really crawl under my skin in a way that I never really expect. Beware of raging lips. We're not going to worry about that. You're just going to be over there. Jack is immediately awake, right? So, I watch enough TikToks throughout the day, especially like funny cat videos. And whenever I watch them when one of the cats are around, they just come up, and I was just like, I need to see what's going on right this second. And it's... Okay, so we know this one. This is B2. Hi, Malik. And then that painting gets murdered. You have a spooky PNG model in mind for Pumpkin Month. I mean, the Jill one was kind of what I went for. But I do wonder if I could do a different one. Like a nice alt. And I don't think it would be right to just like, ow. Just rely on the Resident Evil one. But honestly, I need to do some Halloween artwork. Ooh, please, by all means. I'm always up for suggestions. Even if I don't always take them, I'm always interested in listening to them. Because you never know what's going to spark something. So we're just going to walk right on through. Not going to worry about anything. Heart wounds. Dreamcast 3D model ostrich. Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, so I want to admit something here. I have been wanting to do a low poly 3D model, but I'm very particular about that sort of stuff. Like, I think I would have to make it myself just so I have, like, control of it. And I don't know how to do that. Let's see, we're doing okay. Let's see. Go ahead and pop this on. We're going to walk over and we're going to say hi, Gary. Pupils of the eye would float off the eyeball. The detail would be muddy and anti-aliased, and the moving mouth would bloat up to 75% larger. All sounds great, honestly. Blank under cloth. And we go in here. Hello. Oh, you're fast. Oh. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. Hey, wake up. We need you for the bad endings. Come on, Gary. It's time to mistreat you. Ooh. We got cat pictures? We got cat pictures. Okay. 1 second, everybody. It's vitally important that we look at cat pictures. Hi, Marnie. You're also here. And you are in the way. Hey, check this out. It's Jack. That's a good Jack. That is a good picture. Don't worry. This is all non-canonical. Right? It's great. So he gives us a little bit of a story about how he got there. Now, we can't talk to him too much for this one. And in fact, we need to go back in here. I know it's probably not. There we go. So I couldn't remember if we actually saw that one, but I think I've gotten all of the red gallery stuff. So, if you'll remember, one of the things about this game is that there are numerous ways to get through the game. You can follow the rules, you can break stuff, you can do all sorts of nasty stuff that is not super suggested. How do I want to do this? So if I shove this there, I can then push the blue one into position and shove the red one down. You can hit the bricks. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly how this one goes. Because it's gonna take me a second. I do not have all the puzzle solutions. Hi, Maple. Ooh, you know what? You know what? Let's see. I think... Yeah. Well, no. Messed up. Okay. Ugh. Well, this one definitely needs to go into place. But... Oh, right, and then that has a problem. Unless I go ahead and shove this into place. Ooh, no. Nope, wait, that was actually the right thing to do. Yeah. So, we're gonna... Let's see. I don't think this is remotely the way I solved it last time. But it works. So we got Jack, we got Maple, Marnie is sitting next to me, good to go. Everything is going great. Okay, I think I have to first figure out that there is a thing. That involves going to some other rooms. Mabel just wanted food, but she's here in spirit. You know what? That's fair. Okay, so we got the eye drops. We can then run on over to all the eyes. I love the stare back. Anyway, it goes away. It looks at the wall. We go on in. Red glass ball. Oh, snack. Insert the red glass ball. In the skull's left hand. Oh. Interesting. So that wasn't where that was the last time. So it was a little bit of a modifier. Kind of like that. Hooray! I feel like I saw an Animal Crossing town like this once. Oh, most definitely. I definitely made an Animal Crossing town with some creep factor to it. Well, no, I made a house. And I was very, very happy with it. Just a nice, creepy bedroom, you know? Animal haunting! Love it. Okay, now, we actually do... have the ability to get the solution for this. They better look. It is 2569. I need to just like jot that one down because while I knew this, there we go. It's also something that can be a little... Boo. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, I want you to kick it, actually. I want you to kick it. We're gonna make you kick it. Quickly close your eyes. Why, you? See? It's just a mannequin. Let's get going, Ebe. A mannequin head in pieces. Oh. I don't think he was too happy. I don't think they're too happy about that. Oh. Ah. Ebe. I don't think there's any more to find here. Let's leave now. Earlier, a visitor was found damaging one of the displays. If you see them, please report to staff at once. Posters coming off the wall. Hanged Gary. Oh. So... things are going great for our boy. Okay, so we've got the ball, and we've got the fish. I think. What do we have? We just have the golden fish. That's right. So, let's see. We've seen that. What else can we find? Can't open that. It's dark in here, so it's hard to read the news. Here's another mannequin. Things are going great. I think we'll give a rose petal. You never know. Oh, wait. Then we attach that. Then we run away. Because we don't want to get caught. Then we talk to the lady with the newspaper. And then we're good. Now we have an elephant. We can give it to the rich guy. And he'll give us a bird. The trade is complete. And then we give the cage the bird. And then for the senses, I give it the bird. You gotta love heads all over the place. If you're tired, why not rest? You'll never suffer again. Then we see the picture of the parents. And then things go wrong. No time to be sitting around. This is the perfect time to be sitting around. Oh, geez. Forgot about that. There we go. Then we get to the locked door. You won't escape. Well, I disagree, but okay. We can take a shortcut if we go through these. All right? Yeah. He broke another one. And so we're just gonna dash on up like this. We're just causing a lot of property damage. For fun. I don't like that they stopped right in front of this one. Certainly showed them. Alright. Well then, let's keep moving. Yep. And then we go through a little sequence. We're actually making really good time. What, we got here in about 30 minutes? 35, thereabouts. Oh. Oh, they are not happy. Oh, you know what? The first row was the only one that, like, lit up here when we played last. And now it's every single one. Wherever you go, everyone's watching. Then we try to save, and nothing happens. Then our rose melts. If she doesn't hurry, we won't be able to leave. The exit is ahead. And then we try, and things are going great. Little nightmare sequence where everything's going wrong. You know what? I'm just going to zoom in. You know, for fun. Oh, gosh. And then we're good. Let's see. Not great. Oh. Wonder how much... So I don't know the best times to save for some of the scumming that we'll do. I love fucked up nightmare sequences. Listen. You know what game I want to play? I mean, apart from El Paso Elsewhere or Nowhere. And I want to play the first two Max Payne games. Because I love a nightmare sequence. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. Then we're going to get the rose. We're going to see if we can leave. Oh! He goes and gets his jacket. Sorry to keep you. Now, let's go. And then we just move on. Now we're starting to get to... Eve, have you heard of milk puzzles? My, so you have. Well, I'm not very good at them. Tried one once a long time ago, but I couldn't get anywhere with all the pieces looking the same. I got so fed up, I ended up just forcing them all together. Except then the puzzle popped apart, so it made a real mess. Kind of love that bit. So, we are now going to carefully do the stuff to get through this little puddle. Let's see. Let's see. How is this one done again? I don't quite remember, but we can do this, which allows us to do this, which allows us to do this. And now we have a free path through everything. And everything's looking great. Let's see. Speaking of spooky games, have you all heard of Hollow Cocoon? Ran to the trailer the other day and it kind of looks like a remaster of a Wii horror game from like 2008. Ooh. That's a good way to sell something to me. I think it's fairly recent, maybe. Wound up writing one earlier this evening, and now I'm just sitting there like, do I go harder on the fucked upness or save that for a future chapter? It's hard. I mean, yeah, that's a statement. Also, yeah, okay. I have that video set up for myself. It's too dark to see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But oh well. Let's see. Oh, dang. I really wanted to do the thing, but the autosave was not very friendly to me this time. But that's okay. I want to make sure that we get our garry numbers as far down as possible. We need our garry meters to be good and low. Just absolutely absurdly abysmal. Just awful. Fine. Really? Thank goodness. But don't push yourself, all right? You might faint again. And we have a piece of candy. And this time, we're going to save in this spot, and then we're just going to leave. And actually, where is this room? Because I don't think I read this. Thoughts on the unknown terror of the deep sea and ancient creatures, and the curiosity therein. The pages are packed full with small text. And yeah, I think that's a good conclusion to hit. Because you can crank that stuff up over time. But I do think there's value in figuring out how to set that up for yourself over time. Play around with the nasty bits first. And then take those pieces and spread them out throughout. Is this the way I want to go? Yes. This is a good way. Because so much of writing actually really does boil down to writing a whole bunch of stuff, and then the second time through, going like, I meant to do that. Ebe? Are you there? Oh no, what do I do? No, you're there. You should have said something. Got me so worried. I don't care. Still, this is the problem. Ah, that's right. Forgot I had a lighter. This is bad for my mental health. And then, run through this. Really now? Okay, so that wasn't destruction, but... And then, there's Mary. But yeah, a lot of writing for me is just coming up with all the stuff I want to do, writing out all the stuff I want to do, like actually like writing them as if they were already part of a complete story. Then stitching them together. And then going over everything and going, you know what? Let's rearrange this so that it fits right. So it might be fun to just go right into the whole thing and just do whatever you want and then figure out later which pieces might be good to start with early and which pieces would be really good to fuck with people late. And... yeah, okay. Here we go. This is where we want to save. I want to pet it. Do you really like this kind of thing? I can hardly stomach it. Gary, you're just a weirdo. You're the weirdos? Never mind that. Let's investigate this place and get out of here already. Feels like I'm being watched in here. Makes me feel restless. And then that breaks, and we get the violet key! See what works as the whole and tweak as I see fit. Very encouraging, thank you. Yeah, it's, that's just the biggest thing I've learned. Is just, sometimes you can just play. And then figure it out later. And sometimes it works for the best. Carrie, they're little girls. Of course they're into weird and creepy stuff. This dude has never once read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac in his life. Despite his jacket, this man does not know what a hot topic is. Despite his hair, this man has never played a murder mystery starring a whole bunch of Japanese teenagers. A fool he is. I'd rather not split up. We'll be back really quick. And I can't think of anything else. Suppose you're right. As reluctant as I am for us to split up. Fine. But if you don't find anything, make sure you come straight back, understand? And we'll reconsider our options. And then we dive on in. Now, this is the point of the game where we don't really... oh. Maybe this can cut those spiky things. I doubt it. You're right. It couldn't work. But I think I'll hold on to this. You know, just in case. Wish you wouldn't. And then the door gets locked. And a statue gets in our way. I feel like I have the inside-out problem where I'll start writing something dramatic or gory, and then I'll reflexively go back to goof dildo jokes, because I'm afraid folks will be like, yo, where are the plots? I think I run into that problem with my own work every now and then. And it's a weird one. Oh. There we go. Now, we're not quite there yet, but I think we can save here and be good. Come on. I want to get to this point, so... because, like, this is going to be the make or break section. And then there's the creepy face. There were a couple of stories I wrote in the past where I worked really hard and I wrote something that I felt was, like, good and serious. And it was not something I'm prone to doing. I don't write a lot of serious works. I always have to throw in some stupid jokes, little bits of irony. Neat. That's a good thing we did. Feels kind of serendipitous that I've been seeing so much writing advice lately that boils down to, fuck it, we ball. Yeah. Because I wrote those serious stories, and I was like, okay, this is really fun. I'm glad I did it. But also, what if I did something a little differently? Like, what if I added in a little bit more levity? What if I did this? What if I did that? And in all honesty, the times where I write something serious and I throw in jokes just by nature, and I'm adding in little bits of humor and so forth, while I work, those are the ones where I'm like, yeah, you know what? The comedy is necessary. And if I don't feel that compulsion the first time writing, I just go with my gut and say, you know what? All I need to do is make sure that if I add levity, it's not to the scenes where I did not feel instinctively like it needed it. But like it's vibes. Sometimes something needs a joke, but most of the time, the first time you write it is kind of the vibe of what you need anyway. And if you end up rewriting it, then you're probably just going to be reevaluating it to begin with. Gary, your dad? Nope. Yes. If only two of us could get out of here, what would you do then? I'd leave with you, Mary. I'd want to leave with you too, Ebe. And once we get out, we'll play all sorts of games, eat lots of candy, and visit so many places. I can't wait. Let's make sure we leave together, okay? Promise. Mortifying ordeals of being known and all that. Yeah. That's a big one. And through with the name of the painting. Well, guess what? Take the challenge. Now, this one should be... Let's see. I've written so many lines. So this is Heavenly Thread. Got my notes. And this one is Depths. Nice and easy. Oh, no, we don't want to read all that again. And we don't need that. We can just grab this. Comedy is vulnerability too, but it's parts of myself where I care less about being casually dunked on. Oops. Yeah, it's, God. It's very difficult to, like, get too deep into that because, like, man, it's, vulnerability is going to be an interesting subject when it comes to writing your own stuff. Because you never know if you're throwing in comedy to avoid being vulnerable or if it's a part of your vulnerability. You don't know if doing X or Y is going to be like your true self or a deflection. And so much of advice really just boils down to don't think when you're first writing. Put it down on paper and see what comes out and see how you feel. And even if it's not like exactly what you intended. Oh, hold on. Kick it out of the way. You stupid dolls! Out of my way! Oh. It hurts, it hurts! The doll head lies on the ground. It's all your fault my head came off. Yeah, honestly. Glass hot. And now we run up and we give it this. Give the glass hot. And the jungler. What year was I born? Why? That was in year 6223. Bump. And then we can't do anything with that because we have to find an umbrella. You gotta find the umbrella. Yoink. Run over. Oh wait, fisherman, fisherman, fisherman. And then we swap over. But also, I gotta make sure that I check as many of these paintings as possible, because the violet room and the brown room are both rooms where I did not see the names of all the paintings. So I gotta be careful. Let me grab this. I do appreciate... Okay, so I want to talk about this game for a second. I do appreciate any game that lets you just kind of, like, vibe with stuff. Where it's not really about the combat, it's just pure puzzles. Hello. And I especially love it when they're kind of static. Because then you can just run. You can just go. And there's something about that just like vibes with me. Especially hard. I love it. Okay. And this is one of those times where we have to take the hits. Like, I'm playing Armored Core. I'm going to be playing Lies of P fairly soon. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with a lot of games that, I don't know. Well, it's going to be a huge challenge for me. Just in terms of standard difficulty and so forth. And, oh, hell yeah. And so being able to play some stuff that isn't that, being able to play some stuff where you just kind of figure out the vibes, or you just run around figuring out what to do, and it's all good. Like, I love being able to just sit here and play this game. I love being able to just power through everything, because I already have all the answers. I wonder if... Okay, so we did that. Wonder what else we can do. Still can't get this open. Erg! I'm very scattered. Do I need to do this? Let's find out. Mary. And then we see this portrait. Shut up, dollhead. Boundaries are boundaries. I heard it. I heard it. Mary's secret. I'm sure nothing is going to go awry with that at all. Let's see. So we've got 4 paintballs. But we are in need of all 7. There we go. That's 5. Oh, hey. Check the doll. That gives us 6. Oh. Go in. And there's 7. Then we try to leave, and of course, one of my favorite rooms in the whole frickin' game. And you know what? We're just gonna let it happen. Because you know what? I want to see this go on. Like, legitimately incredibly effective. Now, I should probably reveal, yes, you can actually solve that room. You can get out alive. It's difficult, but you can totally do it. Mary just wants to leave and eat candy. Children canonically love candy. She seems legit. All right. Then we go through here. Use the brown key. And then we're in here. Are the dolls randomized, or is there one particular one that's always the right one? Yes and no. Basically, there are 3 specific locations where it could be. But you don't really know which one it's going to be that particular round. There are a couple of random elements that you'll find throughout the game, depending on each playthrough. In fact, one other thing that we'll be seeing maybe later in this run. So eventually, yeah. We will see what happens when we try to solve that, and there's like multiple solutions. Trying to see if you failed it on purpose last time. I did not fail it on purpose last time. I completely forgot that that was a factor. And then after I did it, I remembered. And then looked it up to confirm it, and yes. So if you find it in one place, there's a 1 in 3 chance that it will be there every additional playthrough. Okay, now that we have Gary... Oh, he doesn't want to look at that room anymore. I don't want to go in that room right now. Please? Okay. There are a lot of times where I kind of already know how things work in some of these games, but for the most part, I am trying to go in as blind as I can by not looking things up until it's time. I bet you one of the things I'm missing here is in there. And I want in, but they won't let me. Nah, you probably didn't forget anything important, Gare Bear. Not at all. I also wonder if the game doesn't register paintings unless you see them with both. Unless Eve is the one who gets to see it and they talk about it. And then he picks up the rose and Mary tries to stab him with a palette knife, which, by the way, isn't a very effective knife. Usually. Like, she picked a hell of a tool to try and inflict violence. It's not great. Well, I guess that depends on the palette knife, but as far as I'm aware, it's not a great tool. Leftover snake painting, skin and squama, tattletale, worry. Say, wasn't this painting on display at the exhibition as well? Left quite an impression, so I remember it clearly. Heavenly thread. I'm sure there are other things in here too. We haven't seen this. Illusion. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, was there anything else here? Nope. Oh, and he has comments to make on those, too. Interesting. I think we can go in here and see if there's anything we're missing. This umbrella looks familiar. A hermit crab, a snail, a creature you've seen in a textbook. Can we just talk to the turtle? The turtle's eyes are sparkling. Ah, good friend. Good friend. Aspiration. Let's see, was there anything else we could do? I think we could go back technically and see that, but we don't need to anymore. So it should be good now. If we're missing anything, it'll probably be from the violet room. And I'm sure there are other ways to deal with that. And look, we're already at the crayon area. Hell yeah. I think if I miss anything from the violet and brown rooms, I'm going to let myself do a separate save just for that. So let's go get the treasure. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, turtle has beautiful eyes. And we're going to save real quick. Now. I'm going to do... real quick, examine all the question marks. Just in case. And then we're going to haul ass. Toy always goes back in the toy box. And we go in, and we get to say hi to Mary. Get dunked on, Gary. I mean, he's already done a lot of dunking. And getting dunked on. Some sort of red fruit. But it looks like it was drawn by a stupid child. Hebe, it's nice to get some sun, but we gotta go. We might not get to see the real sun again. He did get eaten by dolls. Only the once. Fill bucket with water. Refresh tulip. Little mirror. And then we're gonna run. I believe we can save here, and this might be our last save that we're going to do for this part of the file. Point mirror towards door. That lets us go in. And this is where the end game can go. Oh, wait, we can actually save it here. This is great. Okay. Now, while I do this, I'm also going to mark down the solution. Actual. Ah, come on. Let me write. There we go. Because one thing I kind of noticed is that I didn't do this correctly the first time. So we need horse. That is... boom. Then we need mushroom, which is... boom. Then we need cherries, which is... number 4. Then we need the sun, which is... right up there. I accidentally made the 4 look like a 9. And then we need a fish. And the fish is number 6. So, boom. And we have a star. That's number 2. And then a footstep. And last but not least, boom. We get the crayon, and we're good. Actually, why don't we save it here? Screw it. I keep remembering, hey, there are actually plenty of places to save. You fool. And then we open it, and now... Oh. More places to save! But at any rate... Said the toy key was in here. Can't see the bottom. Is there really a key in here, I wonder? Wanna see? Boop! Get toy boxed, nerd! You hear Gary's voice. Oh, he actually came up to us this time. Ebe. Oh, thank goodness. Are you alright? Does anything hurt? You don't have your red rose. You must have let it slip out of your hand when you fell, but it should be somewhere in this room. Let's find it quickly. A mannequin head. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything yet. I did find a key. Ooh, what's this? A present for me? Hey, this is different. Yay, it's so pretty. Can I have it? Oh, thank you. It can't be. Mary. Oh, Eve and Gary. Did you find what you were looking for? But anyway, looky. I just got given this. Isn't it pretty? Mary, that rose. Huh? Oh, you mean this is Eve's? I thought I'd seen it before. Mary, please, give that back to Eve. Huh? What should I do? Eve, you want this back? Yes. Well then, want to trade Gary's rose? Gary's rose is blue, right? I like red and all, but I like blue even more. See, that's why this doll is blue too. Isn't she cute? Cute things really do just make you want to pet them, don't they? So, want to trade? Gary? That's... I can't possibly refuse. Fine. It's a deal. Please, hand over Eve's rose in exchange for mine. Really? You sure? Yes. Yay! Such a pretty color. Be careful with it. Are you mad? Huh? Why? I've got no reason to be mad at you. I mean, it's not your fault, Eve. Don't worry about it, all right? As for my rose, well, we'll just catch Mary and get it back. Let's do our best. I know we're almost there. What? The air feels cold. Oh! What's with these things? Eve, let's hurry towards the exit. Whee! Here we go! Yeah, regrettably, Gary's a good egg. Loves me. loves me not. Loves me. Eve, wait. Hey, Eve, sorry, but could you go on ahead? I'm sorry, I don't really know what to say. I don't want to lie to you, but I don't want to tell you the truth either. As soon as I'm ready to go again, I'll come running. Go on ahead. Okay. Loves me not. Loves me. 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 Oh. Yay! And now I can... Oh, we are chasing it down. But first... Garry is sleeping. He's holding a lighter. Holding too many things. That's why we saved. In fact, there we go. So we're going to go down and figure out what Mary's whole deal is, maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Maybe we can find her at the place. Here. No coming back after this. All your time here will be lost. Will you still jump in? Wait for a little longer. Oh. Bad ending. Eve all alone. That's why we saved. So we're going to load this up. So that was one of our 7 endings, actually. Eve all alone is very much just an abrupt thing. Let us put it on the list. Eve all alone counts. There are like multiple variations, but there we go. Now we are going to jump through the painting proper this time. We're actually going to use this file to do a few different endings, maybe. Because we are now at the point where we can get a lot of endings really quickly. Will you still jump in? Yeah. Jump into the painting. Everything went wrong. And Mary gets left behind. You can't remember what you were doing. And now, we just have a perfectly normal exhibit. We've had a perfectly fun time. This guy's kind of weirdly positioned. Oh man, I just saw the most adorable little girl walking by. It was like, yeah, like some pretty girl straight out of a painting or something like that. I'm sure that's not concerning. Hey, Mommy, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, come now, Mary. Talking about dinner already. Well, that's because I'm hungry. Ah, welcome back. Hey, I found Ebe. My word, Ebe, where did you go off to? I'd hoped to take a look around with you. Hey, it's all right. Maybe Ebe just wanted to see the exhibits by herself in peace. Is that so, Ebe? Well, shouldn't we get going soon? It sounds like Mary's getting hungry. Yes, I'm feeling a bit parched myself. Perhaps we'll drop by a cafe. Yay, cafe. Hear that, Ebe? A cafe. Can't wait to see what they have. All right, let's go. Yeah. Wasn't the Guartina exhibition wonderful? Yep. I bet Ebe and Mary found it pretty stimulating too, huh? Yeah, it was the best. Right, Ebe? There's candy in your pocket. Ooh, candy, gimme. It's tasty. Hey, Ebe, what do you want to play when we get home? I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Promise me, from now on, we'll always be together, Ebe. Ending. Together forever. I want to play Street Fighter EX3 for the PlayStation 2. My favorite character is Skullomania. So, that was some interesting stuff, huh? Well, we're not quite done with that save. Look at you, Ebe. You made a friend. And look! Ebe, your hair's so silky. Why isn't mine like that? It's made of paint. And Gary's hair was all limp. Is everybody's different? Oh yeah, once I met someone with no hair. So I drew some for them with crayon. I think they liked it. I should show you sometime, Ebe. Violet area complete. Brown area. 16 out of 17. So there's still a painting there that we're missing. Which is a little frustrating, but it happens. So, with that, let's start working on some of these other endings. Because now we have saves relatively primed. Hell yeah. So, for the next 45 minutes, that's how we're going to be playing this game. So, there are 7 endings overall. And there is like one other thing that happens somewhere down the line, but it only happens if you see everything. And I don't know how to get everything. A murder. You made a sister? A murder sister? Yes. You take the candy you got from Garry, and then you borrow the lighter. So we're going to set up a new file for just this. Use it. Burn everything. I am a tiny child with some fire. Ebe, what are you doing? Why are you here? And how did you get into this room? You can't. You're not supposed to be here. Please. Leave now. 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 Leave! And now we have 3 different ways of dealing with this. Because we have a save, we can do a few different things. I'm going to start by doing the burn. Ebe, don't. Stop it! Whoosh. Goodbye. No. We burned it when we had Garry. We don't have Garry anymore. And we just made a save, so we get to do all sorts of stuff. Mary. And it does actually, like, lead to some different endings. So it's good to actually, like, check around and see everything you can do. Because a lot of stuff has different results. But now, Mary is gone forever. Never to be seen again. A cold air comes up from below. Huh. We're just gonna save here. Because that might be interesting for later. We're gonna try out all the different things we can do with that, including ripping and removing. Jump in! And then we're going to go downstairs. Hooey! Eve. Eve. Looking all over for you. How could you just run off on your own? I said I'd catch up, didn't I? Come now. I was so worried. Anyway, Eve, I think I found some kind of exit. It's not here, it's over there. Let's go check it out. Alright? So, I think this time we'll go with Garry. He wouldn't lie to us, right? I knew you were a good kid, Eve. Alright, let's go. Bad ending. Eve all alone. So yeah, anytime you don't exit out that way, I think things go to heck. So now we're going to jump into the painting regardless of what that Garry says, because I'm starting to think, that's not a good Garry, is it? That's a lie! She was toast with the body! Eve all alone with a friend. And so he pops up, and he's all like, hey, friend! No way. Huh? But why not? We might finally be able to get out of here. We can go back through this painting? How could you know for sure? Come on, let's go. Come with me. Eve. He was taking a pretty good power nap last we saw, though. Yeah, like, he was sleeping. It's all good. But, now he's not here. Can't remember what you were doing. So, what do we get to see? Everything seems pretty normal here. Ah, Mother. Oh, Eve, your father just left a moment ago to look for you. Seems to just missed each other. All right, let's go looking for him. Let's go look for a daddy. You were napping, and I saw Mary rip your soul to little bits. Okay, you're definitely not it, but... Oh. Forgotten portrait. It depicts a sleeping man. Oh, Eve. There you are. I was looking all over for you. Hey, how about we look around together? We came as a family, after all. Your mother said as much herself. She's waiting for us downstairs. Eve, this way. How familiar. And yet, we've never seen this man before in our lives. Forgotten portrait. That is 4 endings. He'll be snorking those me-me-me's. Forever. Well, at least as long as the exhibit is running. Okay. So, we've done all that. Now we get to play around with this. We're going to use the lighter, and we're going to see what all we can do with this. Slurping up endings left and right! Hell yeah. And then she's going to yell at us. And we're going to run. And we're going to remove the painting. It won't come off. Rip. It's fit too tightly into the frame. Well. I won't give up. So she will just straight up kill us. And you know what? There. Okay. We now have this. Well, actually, why don't we leave it to a choice? Do we want to do this, or do we want to see if we can load up an old save where Gary's still hanging and see if we can get that going? Because I think that might be worth doing. So let's see what we got here. We've got the toy key. And if I'm correct, I'm not correct. Okay. 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 So, I have discovered that one of the things we cannot do is we cannot load up a pre-New Game Plus save file to check out new stuff. So, what we're going to do instead is full of water. Is we're going to play around with this. When the rose blanks, so too will you blank. You and the rose are blank. You must learn the weight of life. Welcome to the orange room. Concealed secrets, blank. Ooh, you know what? I think we've run into an interesting little problem here. Because if we want to see all these paintings, we have to have Garry, don't we? Oh. All right, you know what? Here's an interesting question. I don't have a save for loading up everything right away. But, let me think. So, anything with a diamond on it is a save I can use for specifically this little extra area. Oh, you know what? There is actually another ending we can get. I decided to do a little investigating. So we're going to try and go for this. And I think we might have a short stream on Monday. Just to explore the true exhibit, maybe? No, not the true exhibit. The, We'll see you later, new friend. One thing we haven't done here is that we didn't go with, oh no. No, wait, yes. Okay, I do remember. Yes, so here's the thing we're going to do. We're going to jump in. We're going to avoid the mom because anytime we choose the person on the south side of the painting, we get the Eve all alone ending. But we're going to do one thing a little bit differently. Take Gary's hand. Goodbye, mother. Because I think otherwise... Well, how fast could I play this game? One more time to get the last painting and set up the next stream. That's where things get really curious. We do need to say hi to Gary. And we're going to do something just slightly different. We're going to hang out with Gary and look at the rose sculpture. If you'll remember, he kind of starts remembering that there was this whole thing that happened. He remembers your name. He's starting to remember some of the event, but things are a little strange until he pulls out the handkerchief. And then he remembers everything. And the one difference here, everything's gonna go mostly exactly the same, but oh, can we not? Oh, does he not? It doesn't let us do that. We don't even get the option to not hand it over. Weird. Oh, I gotta set up another save anyway. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have to do. I have to set up a couple of saves in order to finish off this game for good. We have 4 of the endings. We've gotten Eve All Alone, which is the worst one. We've gotten the Forgotten Portrait, Promise of Reunion, and I think Together Forever. So we got nothing but normal and bad endings ahead of us. We have to treat Gary a little bit like shit. But not too much. We gotta not befriend him too much, but also keep him out of trouble. And I think we have to set up a specific route, which, that's going to be a little difficult. But it does mean that all I have to do is set up a new route, find that last painting I'm missing in the brown area, and then we'll be able to do the last 3 saves back to back, which is going to be interesting. But we're doing really well. So let's say we make sure that the next stream is nice and substantial. We pick things up at a pretty good time where we get to enjoy the new content on the New Game Plus. I'll make sure we get to do it with Gary, and I will also have one where, maybe we can go through it without Gary just to see what the differences are. So yeah, that's the proposal. Do we want to call it here and pick it up where we finish everything off for sure next time? Because I'm starting to lean on that being a really good idea. And you know what? Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. So, yeah, even though I think it'd be really fun to stick around and try to do everything, I think it would be better if we hold out just a little bit so that we can get the last 3 endings and we get to see the new area that cannot be accessed. See the new area that we need Gary to access properly so that we can read all the paintings and complete the exhibit once and for all. That means I'm going to have to go back through the game a couple of times, which should be pretty easy. But yeah, that's a great plan. So, thank you all for coming. I'm really into this. I am really excited to see the end of this. I'm really excited to see like everything this game has to offer. For the record, this is on Steam. It's probably in a few places. I would strongly recommend giving it a spin for yourself. I'm going through a bunch of different credentials in order to unlock all these different endings, but it's a lot of fun just playing this for the first time completely blind. So if this is the only stream you saw and you're not really, or you only saw a piece of this and you want to see what else this game has to offer, please go support this game. You can also download it for free. You can download the original version from 2012, which is a great idea because it is still available, I think, and you should definitely play it. Anyway, I've been Robin at Interjack without a C, and I'll continue to be so for the foreseeable future. Follow and subscribe for exclusive emotes and to plug away at the final stage of the Swoop Month spectacular sub drive. Only 4 more subs before we unlock Resident Evil 4 Remake. Let's see. Also, click the notification bell to know when I go live. VODs are available for 60 days after initial airing, completely free. Yes, Crow, you are 100% correct. And on top of that, afterwards, they will show up at youtube.com/@anderjack, slightly trimmed so you don't have to sit and wait for the main game to start. Outside of that, that should be everything. For those live, we'll be back on Monday. And yeah, thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Bye, everybody.